Nine ini, ya? Nine yang tuga.
Kulala wena, kulala wena.
Fear you won't take me down. Hate you won't steal my crown. King with no kingdom, a prince with no peace. You've had your day, yeah, but today that's not me. 'Cause when I walk through the fires of life now, I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. God, you walk through the fires with me, so I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. I lift my arms up, I cast my cares up with faith like a child, oh, no matter what, no matter what. When I walk through the fires of life now, won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. Keep walk, yeah. Keep walk, yeah. So now we soldier on. Yeah, love be the first and the last word on our tongue. Fight the good fight, push back the darkness, light up the night, light it up, light it up. When I walk through the fires of life now, won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. God, you walk through the fires with me, so I won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. Arms up, I cast my cares up with faith like a child, oh, no matter what, no matter what. When I walk through the fires of life now, won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. I can feel my soul getting freed now, laying all my burdens down, I'm free now, singing hallelujah, I'm redeemed now. I can feel my soul getting freed now, laying down my burdens, I'm free now, singing hallelujah, I'm redeemed now, hallelujah, hallelujah. When I walk through the fires of life, won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no. God, you walk through the fires with me, so won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid. I lift my eyes up, I cast my cares up, faith like a child, oh, no matter what, no matter what. When I walk through the fires of life, won't be afraid, no, won't be afraid, no.
Hey, vibrant community, welcome to Bible Club.
The show that's your portal to good vibes, laughter, and invaluable life lessons. How's everyone doing, Vibe Tribe? We've curated an extraordinary experience for you today. From wisdom-packed moments to captivating interviews, grab your favorite snacks, get comfortable, and let's embark on a journey of positive vibes together. We're unraveling essential life lessons, sharing stories that resonate, and who knows, there might be a surprise or two that'll leave you inspired. You know what time it is? It's time to take off. Buckle up, Vibe Tribe, because the Vibe O'Clock starts now.
What is good? What is good, Vibe Tribe? As the intro goes in, how you guys doing? How has your weekend been? And how's everything? Good to have you guys back on another Vibe O'Clock. You know, the Vibe O'Clock is meant to be that program when there's that infinite amount of stress and worries and when you guys know that the Bible clock is kicked in and be like, that's the one to tune in. Today, we're going to have a little bit more of information, a bit more of talks. But what's going to happen in the next couple of Bible clocks is going to be something that you guys are going to love. I know you guys love competition. I know y'all too well. I need to play. I'm going to organize. I'm going to go for a short break in a few, just to organize that video which the Cape Town fam sent us. I think I have it somewhere here. And the funny part, the part where I laughed, I laughed hysterically, was when the lady said, there's something about the YPG and bad sportsmanship that needs to be studied. I was finished by that line. And you guys know very well, because the YPG fam is terrible when it comes to losing. Y'all don't like losing, and y'all would do whatever it takes to claim a victory, even though there is none. I remember every time when we have battles amongst the challenges amongst the provinces or amongst the different branches and stuff, and I know that there's always going to be an argument. There's always going to be a complaint. Off air, somebody will call me or text me or voice note me, PJ, that was not fair. We would like to complain about this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go. And I'm not allowed to take sides. I just have to try to be as fair as possible. But anyways, we're going to be talking about that in a few. We are going to be talking about that and studying. We're going to try to study, why is there bad sportsmanship in the YPG? It is hilarious. So before we kick in and also talk about this theme of today, which has to do with if opportunity, or does opportunity knock? Is it something which knocks at your door? Is it something that, you know, you can expect an opportunity is going to come or not? What are your thoughts about that? I'm going to go in for the introductory. Here we go, English. There we go, English. We're going to go for that break, which happens in the introduction. And when we come right back, and when we're back, we're going to be talking about this and covering a couple of other things, which I'm going to find it very interesting to talk to you guys live, okay? Get everybody to connect where they at. Where's the rest of your fam at? Are they coming from the YPG Champions League? That's not an excuse for them not to be connected here in the Bible clock, all right? So we're going to go for this short break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about that. Don't move. The only thing you got to move, your fingers swiping and sharing that this link, okay?
We'll be back in a flash with more laughter, lessons, and surprises. Stay tuned, stay groovy. It's 5 o'clock.
What's good, YPG fam? As you guys can see, we are out here in Soweto at the grounds doing registrations for what is going to be the biggest sports tournament in the history of the YPG in South Africa. Come with me. Which branch are you guys from?
Miratu.
Are you guys excited for the upcoming sports tournament?
Yes, we are very happy and excited.
Yeah. Do you already know who you're gonna pay first?
Yeah, I think it's the Dobson. Yeah,
Ready or yes?
Fire.
The YPG Champions League will feature the following regions in Johannesburg: Alexandra, Benoni, Carltonville, Davidson, Diepsloot, Dobsonville, Ebony Park, Eldorado Park, Finetown, Jamestown, Heilbron, Kagiso, Campton Park, Guatemala, La Rochelle, Lenasia, Mirafi, Motlakeng, Nigel, Orange Farm, Park Station, Parky, Randburg, Freightview, Soweto, Tembisa, The Grounds, Tokoza, Tsakani, and Fort Loras.
Oh, sorry for the black screen here, guys. I'm just trying to quickly get this video. I just want to make sure it's the correct one with the Cape Town fam. Yes, this is the one. This is the one. I need us to dissect. That's the word. I need us to dissect this situation here. As a YPG fam, we need to discuss this. We need to talk about this. We need to elaborate the specific aspect of being a YPG member. Let me just get it ready here for you guys. Let me just have it ready here for you guys. Okay? Watch, pay attention. Although, we're also going to discuss the sports league. Lisa said tournament. It's not a tournament, not yet. It's a league. But we're going to talk about that in a few. I just needed that break for you guys to go and holler at everybody and for me to get this video ready. But first, we're going to talk about this one. Then after, we're going to talk about that one.
Today was the mega hangout, therefore the vibes were immaculate. I mean, there were so many of us. We just kept singing and dancing and singing. It was at this point in the hangout that our coordinators had enough, so we got split up.
Together as one. Together as one.
Yeah, you could really sense the unity. Now, we're introducing our nations. In our first activity, each of them were given the assignment of creating a war cry.
Nations.
In case you're wondering who won, that is why we saved the best for last. Yep. Okay, on to the next round. So, in the second activity, we had to play Bible trivia.
Who are going to participate?
It was one of those true or false questions where you went left if it was true or right when it was false, or vice versa. Honestly, there's something about the YPG and bad sportsmanship. Like, we need to study this. And we also got to speak to some
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to carry on the video. But let's be honest, guys. I never thought of it this way. I'm going to be honest. I mean, if somebody said the YPG's got bad sportsmanship, I'd be offended. How dare you speak about my YPG fam like that? But when the narration, the voiceover spoke, I stopped and I thought about it. I'm like, starting from PJ, your coordinator, Shaka probably is the same, Vini's probably the same. All your other coordinators are the same. Your mentors are the same. We are terrible when it comes to sportsmanship. I'm sorry, guys. I promise you, I am going to study this. I am going to study and try to understand why we struggle with sportsmanship. We really need to work on it. We really need to do something about it. We need to study it. I don't know what we're going to do about it, but something needs to be done. We need to really work on this. I don't know what's going to be done, but we're going to talk about this. I'm going to carry on the video, but I fully agree that we are terrible when it comes to sportsmanship. We're going to talk about it. I'm also going to address somebody's questions here. Tsepo is asking, PJ, Manje, when are we going to start hearing exclusive YPG RSA music? Tsepo, I'm going to talk about the bad sportsmanship. We're going to study that. And when we come back, we're going to talk about it. Guys, I don't know why my volume keeps fluctuating. I really don't know why it is fluctuating. It was good. I'm going to sort it out in a few. And when we come back, let's go back to the video. Where were we? There we go.
Honestly, there's something about the YPG and bad sportsmanship. Like, we need to study this. And we also got to speak to some really cool people. Welcome to round 3. I know what you're thinking. When will there ever be some friendly competition? This is the YPG. We are always at war. And we aim to win. And finally, our theatre skills were put to the test as we were to perform a drama. One thing's for sure though. Despite being really competitive, we never forget to cheer on one another. And to add frosting on the cake, we got to hear a very motivating message. Phew, that was a lot to take in because we had so much fun. Did I forget to tell you, Unbeatable won? Yep, unbelievable.
Oh, yes. This is the kind of stuff. Let me try to do something about this, guys. I'm hoping the volume is going to get better. I really don't know why. It keeps fluctuating, guys. The volume was 100%. And I can literally see from my meter here that it is low. I don't know why. I don't know what happens here, guys. I don't know what is trying to hate on us here, but we keep going. Definitely, by the way, I must send a huge shout out to the Cape Town fam. What a superb video. When I watched this video, I was telling my wife, I was telling Tali that, Tali, this video made me feel like I wish I could be attending that hangout. It looked so fun. Look, it looked amazing. It looked like something really, really, really exciting, really amazing. Shout out to you guys for that amazing work. It was funny. It was entertaining. I hope you guys can hear me properly now before you all continue complaining. It should, guys. I'm having like almost full meter here. It's the kind of stuff that I want to see, we want to see in the YPG. What I saw in this video was the equilibrium of vibes, the fun things, and also the like the fun stuff, and also then the important things, and the unity, which is the most important thing in the YPG. And it worries me when that unity is not applicable in the YPG. It worries me when there are cliques in the YPG. It worries me when there are groups, when there are people who come to the YPG and they don't feel at home because there are those who have their cliques. Oh, this is my crew of friends. Guys, I don't have a crew. I chill with everybody a little bit. Whenever we have the mega hangout, like one moment I'll chill with one group, then I'll chill with another, and I don't have. There are those obviously who work a little bit longer with me, so they usually know in terms of work what's expected and so forth, but there is no standard procedure because the YPG is a huge fam. My dream is to be able to visit and get to know all the YPG fam, which that's not going to happen for me to know the whole YPG fam, because the fam is enormous. I'm proud to know that I'm part of such an enormous fam. But one thing we can never get wrong we were joking about the bad sportsmanship. That's a moment of competition because it's instilled in the blood of a YPG that the drive to win, that drive to success, that drive to be at the top. So you'll have flawless versus impact versus invincible, or whether you guys are using tribes again, it doesn't matter. But there's always, 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 always that desire, that drive to become a part of the winning team. And I always see, for example, when a nation does not win. Unfortunately, now I'm not much into the nation thing because I'm usually visiting the different branches. So when I go to visit them, I don't see the nations. They'll just be there. They'll have their things, their competitions, invite outsiders to present something and so forth. New YPG members, that's the most important on the day. So we don't usually have your common, your usual, your casual hangout. But I mean, that is one of the best parts of the YPG, that competitiveness, that drive. I've seen when a nation will lose and that nation leader will say, no, guys, we're going to get back in. We're going to go back. We're going to do more. We're going to do better. And that's it. And these lessons which they share with you should not be applied only in the YPG, but it should be applied in every area of our lives. I love it. I love the competitiveness of the YPG. And then today we kicked off the YPG Champions League. And I still have a lot of calls to make, a lot of complaints of some of the teams. And we've got a committee of people who are sorting out the league. Some regions will start already losing their points for not abiding by the constitution of what was agreed. There's a lot. I mean, players had to be registered, as you saw what Lihle was sharing. But what matters the most is that everybody who's going to be a part of this project, I know there are going to be mistakes. We're going to rectify it. We're going to get it right. Some of you are going to be upset because some of you are not going to start with on a clean slate. You will start on minors due to late registrations. As you saw, Lihle was speaking in that video about the registration. And there was a deadline for all the regions here in Joburg. Some did not register. Some are going to be a bit surprising for you guys. But the results are the most important. When we see the results, the unity, the happiness of every single person. The YPG is not a single person. The YPG is not about a person. If anybody ever says the YPG is about PJ, they are speaking the biggest bunch of trash, to say the least. Because I'm here for a while, and sooner than later there will be somebody here to do what we're doing and do even better than what we've done. And that's how it goes. The YPG is not about one person. The YPG is about a fam as a whole. I was speaking to one of our coordinators from the Caleb, and he was laughing at me, and he was saying, one day, you're no longer going to be in the YPG, PJ. I said, I know, I'm well aware of it, but the YPG will always be inside of me. I might not be in the YPG forever, but the YPG will always be inside of me. Not just because of the vibes, the fun. Oh, there's the word again, the vibes. Let me say the atmos, not just because of the atmos, but most especially the friendliness, the togetherness, which I need to reiterate. If you are not experiencing togetherness, family vibes, non-judgmental environment in your respective YPG branch, I'm sorry to say, that's not the original YPG. I'm sorry to say this, because the real, the genuine, the 100% original YPG is the one that cares for everybody, especially those who are new. When we see somebody new, we see some for the first time. I'm talking to my friend here, I'll be like, hold up. I'm always with you. I know where to find you. I know where you stay. I've got your contact. We'll talk just now. And I'm going to approach that you who is there for the first time. Sometimes there are nations or tribes who complain that they don't succeed, they don't win. They don't win because of one thing, because they don't acknowledge those who are there for the first time. They're always busy in their cliques. In the YPG, there are no cliques. There's the bad sportsmanship. Oh gosh, it's bad again. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I really don't know why this keeps dropping. I really don't know what to do. Um, we'll go for a short break. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to change the mic. I'm going to change the mic. I'm going to go for a short break. And we'll sort it out, okay? Let's go for one more break. Where's my break thingy here?
We'll be back in a flash with more laughter, listens, and surprises. Stay tuned, stay groovy. It's 5 o'clock.
Why the YPG? How do I even explain this? I mean, don't get me wrong. If I could, I would write a song about it. Or maybe even rap about it. But instead, I'm going to do a spoken word about it. Why the YPG? This question gets me so excited. And I hope that maybe through these words that you may get enlightened. Enlightenment, that's one of the things that this family is about. They didn't just revive my vibe, they helped revive my life. I used to be a sheep waiting for slaughter. Don't get me wrong, in the eyes of the world I still am. But the new script I abide by handed me an armor to which no weapon formed against me can prosper. Why the YPG? I got a better question. Why not the YPG? A place of joy, peace, and vibes. A place where we got so much truth, we don't need the lies. A place where I don't need to carry a piece of myself, but I am taught to walk with a piece within myself. A place where we got so much joy that it radiates from a distance. That even on your darkest day, you couldn't dare to resist it. Look, rhymes aside, the YPG is my family. And I have mentors and members that will always check up on me on a daily. Yeah.
Okay, let's hope this mic here is going to work properly. I hope so. I hope so. I see that it is fluctuating. I think it's the system here. I'll talk to our, as I call him, Uncle Nick, to come and have a look at it, guys. I'll keep monitoring it here. It's just this YPG. The Bible clock is special today. Hold up, my fam. It should be a bit better now, but I don't want to make it too loud. Hey, okay, yeah. I just hope that you guys will. I hope it doesn't fluctuate. Okay, let's not make sure, but okay. Why I played this poem is because this still audible. What? Is it audible, guys? Please let me know if it's audible. I think, I'm showing that, it's showing to me that there's audio. You guys. Is it still that low? It shouldn't be. For me, it's very loud. Like, what's happening here is it's very loud. Yeah, guys, let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm waiting for y'all's comments. I only see Caroline's comment here. Still not audible. This is the last one I'm getting. This is annoying. You know what? I might be able to use my phone's mic. Let's see if this is work. Let's try. Might work. Very loud. Okay. Okay, thank you. Let me put it. It should be clipping from what I'm seeing here. Okay. So, what is meant to happen in the YPG? Guys, please just keep me informed. Even if you are going to complain that it's not good, it needs to be excellent. This is what's supposed to be in the YPG. I'm here to let you guys know. This is how the YPG must be. The family vibes. And I want to advise the YPG members, those of you who are YPG fam, to be careful with, you have a group of friends in the YPG, which is not a problem. When I say cliques, I mean group of those who are there, and you only chill with that clique, and you only agree with them. So like, you'll be talking group. Oh my goodness, this thing is annoying. You'll be talking to that group, and you'll be like, "This is the only clique I have, and the others I don't care." So I'm gonna go out with my group here. I'm gonna go out with my clique here, but I'm not going to invite that group of YPG members for us to go eat. Hey guys, we're gonna have KFC today, and I'm going to invite this group here, and I'm going to exclude that person because they're not part of our clique or our group or our crew, whatever you want to call it. That does not exist in the YPG. And I want everybody to be very careful with that. It's normal that you're going to find a great number of friends, people who you'll be closer to. It's natural. There are people I'm closer to than others. It's only natural. It's life. But what I'm saying is be careful when you are only close to one group of people and you do not invite others to form part of that, where you exclude yourself or you exclude others from being part of that crew. That is not together as one. That does not honor the shirt or jacket in this case, which we wear. So I want us to be careful with that. Tomorrow you'll be in the hangout, and there's probably going to be that youth who's very an introvert, for example, someone who's shy, someone who's not that talkative. Go and approach that person. Don't wait, oh, he never spoke to me, I'm not going to speak to him. That shouldn't be us. You should see how we do things at our universities. Yesterday I went to UJ, and from UJ I went to WITS. And we have a way of dealing and chatting to them that is special, that makes them want to be with us. There's some, especially WITS, UJ is our first year there, but our WITS, especially there's some guys who've been with us for years. It's been a couple of, I think it's our third proper year ongoing. And these guys feel at home with us because of the way we treat them, because of the non-judgmental environment. Imagine if they find that in the YPG hangout, well, they find the opposite of that in the hangout. They'll be like, there's a contradiction from what I see there and what I'm finding here. So I want you guys to consider that. I really need you guys to consider that. The bad sportsmanship in the moment of competition, moment where we're going to disagree. No, no. I know it very well. I would have it, especially when I was here in Park Station. PJ, no. Sometimes it would go on the whole week. No, PJ, but it wasn't fair because of this. We had some rules where if another nation does this, then the one would snitch on them. They didn't have their dummy trophy and lots of other things, which was hilarious, just kept the competition going. But that was something which kept us busy, but it was never personal. Be careful with that, because the YPG is, as we call it, together as one. All right, now let's cover today's theme. Today's theme has to do with, as we're saying here, does opportunity knock? What do you guys think? What do you say? Do you think opportunity knocks for something you want to conquer, for something you want to achieve, for something you want to see in your life? Do you think opportunity knocks? Or do you think, no, opportunities don't knock? There's no such thing as an opportunity knocking on my door, or, I just have to chase after things in life. What do you guys think? I want to hear your verdict on this. Do opportunities knock? What do you think? What do you think? Because it's kind of like this. Oftentimes people will say, I'm waiting for my big chance. I'm waiting for the opportunity. Or I never had an opportunity. Fair enough. But do opportunities knock? Did you not have an opportunity in that specific case? Or you just never have an opportunity in life? Let me start reading here. We've got Brandon. He wrote an essay here. Hold up, let me go back to my scene here and let's read Brandon's essay. Brandon says, I believe opportunities or opportunity do or does knock. Oh gosh, volume again. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, here it is. Hey, yeah, guys. No, it's real out here. Okay, I think it's the cable as well. All right. Sorry. Thank you so much, Chanel, for letting me know, guys. Brandon says, I believe opportunities do knock on our door, but we're in a generation where we oblige the opportunity by ignoring it because we are too lazy to face the challenges that come with the opportunity. I had an opportunity at work that knocked on my door. I grabbed it. I never looked at my age. Now I have departments that report to me. Boso Kima, thanks for sharing that. Angel says, no, we don't have to chase them. Okay? Mohadi says, I think it doesn't. You've got to go out there and expose your vision and talents, which is scary sometimes. You're totally right. It is scary. It is scary. Zanele. Whoops, sorry. I'm watching the sound here, guys. Zanele says, opportunities certainly do knock, but sometimes they also come disguised as challenges or unexpected moments. Wow, you nailed it. That's very well said. I couldn't have said it better. Opportunities certainly do knock. We're going to discuss that part, but the second part is very well said. But sometimes they also come disguised as challenges or unexpected moments. Very well said. Sintembile says, yes, opportunity, it knocks because it is when we see that it is the chance to change our lives. Is it? Chido says, I'd say opportunities are created. I like that. With a positive mindset and perseverance, a person can have multiple opportunities. Okay? Lissetti says, yes, opportunity does knock many times, but we let them go because we are too lazy to let them in because of our laziness. Okay, she's just throwing it there. Avella said, I understand that this means opportunities come once and you need to grab it because it may never come again. Okay, opportunities are everywhere and knock every day. However, it depends if a person wants to grab those opportunities or not. Okay. Hope we're not having the volume issue again. I'm here watching it and I see somebody saying sound. Sonto, yeah, it does knock at times, but it depends on an individual to take it and achieve their objectives. Guys, very well said, most of you. I'm really fascinated by the majority of your answers. What if I say to you that the opportunity is already inside of you even before it is given to you? You know, I was speaking to a group one of these days and I said to them, it is amazing how South African youth are so talented. South African youth are extremely talented. And I mean really, really, really beyond normal. They are extremely talented. But it is very sad that the talent, sorry my eyes are moving up and down, guys. I'm trying to monitor the sound. I do think it's this cable. It is very tight. I can barely move this thing here. We will talk to our Uncle Nick. I feel like I could literally pull this thing out and redo it, but it's not the time for it. Because, I mean, it was okay after. I think it's perfect now. Hopefully it stays like this. So my point here is to say that the opportunity is sometimes inside of you and you don't even know it. We realize how sometimes a simple task is given to someone, and they always tend to think, I can't do it. Shaka had this one day when I visited the fam in Park Station, and they had this amazing, they even put the trailer up, this movie theme which they had to put up, and it was so amazing, it was so awesome. The theme, the creativity, the acting, the camera, although it was not professional, but it was something proper, it was something well done. You know, they're not professionals, but they gave it their all. Now we're having this challenge, the league, there were a couple of glitches here and there with the signups, which we're going to deal with. And it just makes me see that sometimes we allow the simplest of challenges to stop us. And I'm going to go back here to this answer here, where Zanele said, especially the second part, sometimes they also come disguised as challenges or unexpected moments. You might say, PJ, I was never given a chance to amount to much or to do much in life. All the cards in life have been played against me. All the odds have been played against me. But sometimes we don't notice our own talent. I have seen people who are so talented, but they don't even believe in their own talent. I have seen young people who are so amazing at something which they do, but they don't even believe how amazing they are. They doubt it. They kind of like, nah, I can't do it. Listen, I want you to go there, and I want you to do this, and I want you to do that. And the person will be like, PJ, can so-and-so not do it? If we're telling you to go, it's because we believe in you. If we're telling you that you can do it, it's because we believe in you. Yesterday I was at Wits, and one of our members, she introduced a theme and an idea. It was a little bit confusing, but I was so proud of the fact that she got out of her shell and she spoke. The end, she turned to me, she's like, PJ, you want to add something? And I didn't add. I deliberately didn't add because I wanted to believe in what she said. I wanted to believe the conviction. Was it a bit confusing? Yeah, maybe it was. But the fact is, I believe she gave it her best. And that's an opportunity. Sometimes it comes disguised as a challenge or an unexpected moment. Because, an opportunity, sometimes people wait for it. It's kind of like the story. There is a famous riddle. It's a riddle where a man, he found himself stranded in a flood. And he literally sat at the roof of his house, and there were floods everywhere. So this man decided, let me pray. And he prayed, and he said, God, set me free from this flooding. I'm in trouble. I don't know what to do. Get me out of here. A couple of minutes later, a boat rides by. I don't know if it rides or drove by. A boat came by, and they said, come inside. Come inside. Let's go. I'm going to take you to safety. And this man turns and he says, I'm not going in there. I prayed, and God is going to set me from this situation. God is going to rescue me from the situation. The rain got worse. He prayed again. A larger boat came with a whole team of divers and people who were ready to assist him, life jackets. And they said, let's go. We're here to take it to safety. And he's like, no ways. I'm not going in there. I already prayed, and God is going to set me free from this flooding. The rain got worse. A helicopter flew by. I was about to say a helicopter drove by. A helicopter flew by, and the helicopter dropped not a rope, like a ladder, like a ladder kind of for him to climb up, and a harness for him to get up. And they said, let's go. The flood is getting worse. Let's go. We're here to rescue you. We came here for you. And this man is like, no ways. I'm not getting in there. I don't need you guys because I prayed to God, and God is going to take me out of the situation. The flood got worse and worse and worse. Moral of the story, the man died. Man died, and he got to heaven, and he was confused why he died. When he met God, remember, it's just a riddle, guys. Not a riddle, but it's just a story, right? An urban story. And he was kind of like, God, I didn't understand. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed, and I asked you to set me free from that flood because I really didn't want to die. But it doesn't click in my mind. I'm happy to be here in heaven, but how come you didn't save me? God turned to him and said, I sent a boat. I sent another boat with many life jackets, everything needed for you. I sent a helicopter, and you didn't take it. So it kind of goes to this here, that an opportunity sometimes comes disguised. An opportunity will not come always the way you want it. An opportunity might not always come with somebody neatly or politely saying to you, hey, come, here's the opportunity. An opportunity might be somebody rudely telling you. But that situation there might be the opportunity for you to succeed. Are you going through a lot of challenges? Are you going through problems? That's already an opportunity. An opportunity, number one, to prove to yourself how strong, how powerful, and how amazing you truly are. The faith, the conviction, the drive that is already inside of you, which at times you don't even believe you have. That's already an opportunity. It's disguised. You might be saying, PJ, what opportunity where I only see problems in my life? All those problems are an opportunity for you to become a stronger person. Remember that strength is drawn out of weaknesses. Strength is drawn out of the hardest situations. Strength is not drawn out of, calm seas. They say that a calm seas don't make a great sailor. You want to be a great sailor? You're going to have to face the storms. So if you're going through storms, that's an opportunity. That is, that is a chance for you to reach where you've never reached before in your life. For you to become who you've never become in your life. And I'm going to talk about this the next couple of weeks. How some of you have such amazing talent, but many times you don't even believe how you are capable of achieving it. Whether you're too busy looking at others or the so-called opportunities someone else had and you think you never had, stop looking at the lives of others. Look at your life. That hurdle is for you to jump. That situation is for you to face. That problem which is there, that obstacle. And I know very well you might be looking at me and you'd be like, PJ, you don't know what I've been through in my life. I've been through so much. I know that some of you have been through hell and back. I know that some of you are going through so much. But I want to say this to you. Every situation, change the way you see it. Change your perspective of it. And start seeing it as an opportunity. Because your family has never been there for you. Because you come from perhaps a family that's never been well off financially to provide the things you want. Why don't you be the pioneer? Why don't you turn the tables? Why don't you look at that and say, let me be the one to turn this table around. Let me be the one to start something. I know that some of you, it brings tears to my eyes what some of you go through. I know that every moment you spend with the YPG is usually, oftentimes, the best moments that you will have in your life, because that's the moment where you tend to forget your problems. But we don't want you just to forget your problems. We want you to overcome it. And I say to you, sometimes I wish I could take some of your problems. Sometimes I wish I could, honestly speaking, I'm not saying this to impress you guys. Sometimes I wish I could carry your problems. But I can't. But what I can do is to make you believe. Is to give you more than what I have for you to be able to overcome. When you overcome, we all overcome. Your success, here there's no competition of who's overcoming and I want more than the other. No. When you guys win, we all win. We're together in this. We're together as one. So, does an opportunity come? See it, especially the way Zanele said it. I couldn't have said it better. Sometimes they also come disguised as challenges in unexpected moments. Your opportunity will not always come the way you want it. Your opportunity might come with even the hardest situations. I like Bishop usually says, your boss fired you. Well, maybe it's time for you to start your business. That's an opportunity. How you're going to react to a situation can be the opportunity for you to turn your life around. I want to hear more stories from you guys. Stop doubting yourself. Stop looking at others and saying, I can't do it. I can't achieve that. I can't reach that. Stop looking at it in that way. Stop looking at it in that manner. Stop comparing yourself to others. Ladies, please listen to me. Stop looking at that lady, that other lady, and saying, she's more beautiful than I. Stop comparing yourself to her. You're beautiful your own way. You gents, stop trying to be like this other guy because he's got money, because he's got fame, because he's got this and that, and all the chicks are there surrounding him. Stop desiring that life. Work your own confidence. The greatest attribute of a man is his confidence. Women aren't as attracted to a man's looks as they are to a confidence of a man. And you ladies, you also need to be confident. Stop looking at others. True beauty is something that radiates inside and it flourishes to the outside. It's not something that it's only on the outside. And let me just give you guys, before I wrap up, a very raw way of putting it. A woman can be beautiful on the outside, but that doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to be respected for her outward beauty. Did you know that, ladies? I've dated many beautiful ladies in my life. Beautiful ladies. I was a player. I've told you guys before my story 1,000 times. And I was a player. I broke many hearts. But low herder, that was me. Sorry, just had to clear my throat here. And the interesting thing is that I never committed to those very beautiful girls because they were just beautiful. But I knew I couldn't trust most of them. They were just beautiful. And I knew very well that most of them would probably leave me if a guy rocked up with a fancy car and had something which I didn't have to offer to her. And she would probably leave me. But there were these girls who, they might not have been as beautiful as that one, that so-called beauty, but the beauty radiated from who they were on the inside. Never worked out in the majority of them until I finally found who's my wife today. And I was not attracted to her looks initially. I was not. Her beauty didn't attract me. The first thing what was interesting is that she was playing hard to get, almost impossible to get. She was stuck up. And then I was like, but now who does she think she is? But that was her confidence. And that won me over. A true man is moved by the confidence of a woman. That woman who's going to stand by him and he's going to look and be like, this woman's going to strengthen me. And it's no different to us gents. You might have everything. Now, I'm not saying, gents, that you should relax and say, I don't have to work or worry about being successful or prosper because, hey, as long as I'm confident, that confidence should build what that woman's going to see in you. Not only women, but even your family. Everyone. I'm giving relationship as an example, but everyone should look at you and say, I want your confidence. I was sharing a secret yesterday to the team at Wits, and I was saying to them, you guys would not be able to tell, but I have a very shy side. The one I'm not going to mention, very shy, my wife knows very well. The other is sometimes I will be very shy. When I'm with the YPG, usually it's not that bad. When I'm with the YPG, I'm at home. Even if it's a fam I don't know much, I'm feeling more at home. But when I'm standing in front, like when I go to schools, I'm always nervous. I get to shake sometimes. Especially those schools where, hey, you know that it's real out here. The principal's saying something and they're laughing at him and they disrespecting him like, yo, when I come on, what's going to happen? It does happen. Those situations do happen. But at that moment, I choose whether I'm going to be confident to give the best of myself or I'm going to allow what I'm feeling to dominate. Stop allowing what you feel to dominate you. We're going to be speaking about this for the next couple of weeks, and you will understand where this is going to lead to. But I just want to say, my YPG fam, you guys are amazing. You guys are so talented. I went to our fam in Senegal about a month ago, and they asked me, PJ, can you confess that the YPG here in Senegal has more vibes than our YPG fam in Mzansi. And I'm like, guys, y'all want to get me in trouble here. Y'all have a lot of vibes, but my fam there, we're on fire. So I'm not going to answer this. Our fam, my fam is my fam, and I know. And I meant it because I know how you guys are. Like, there's never a down moment with you guys. The other day was very funny how it was getting late and there was some of the youth here. And sometimes I found myself where I'm going to tell the YPG, guys, go home. And then someone starts talking to me and then someone else starts. And before we know, we're all talking, we're chatting. And instead of me being the one telling them go home, I'm the one who's being naughty there chatting with them. There's never a down moment with the YPG fam. There's never. You guys make us so happy. But sometimes you forget to make yourself happy. Sometimes you forget to make yourself happy. So when we go and we watch that video, how you guys fight so much for your nations and for your tribes, for your project, for your team, I want you guys to do the same. The very same thing. The very, very same thing for your lives. You deserve to be happy. Because he who chose you, it's not PJ, not a man, but he who chose you, the owner of the YPG as we call him, he chose you for great things. And if you guys ever want to chat, you ever want to get in touch, we're here for you. Sometimes I have a chance to read the DMs you guys send. I can't always, guys. We've got a team for that. But if you wanted to come to my attention, that's not a problem. I'm here for you as well. All right. Sorry if I spoke a lot today, but this is something I've been meaning to share with you guys. I wanted to announce the fixtures which we had today. I don't know if I can check them here. Let me just see here. I don't have anything here. Okay, I will have to see it later. But I heard that there were some interesting matches. I heard there was a match between Lenasia and Finetown, and there were lots of goals there. I'm going to talk about this. Maybe tomorrow. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll get here live at 7 if nothing pitches. And we're going to discuss the YPG Champions League. It is happening here in Joburg. We're being very strict with the criteria. We're not playing games. There's a code of conduct for the teams. There's a whole board of people who are involved with it. Just before you guys start stoning me and telling everybody that it's PJ's fault why we got disqualified, there's a whole board of people who are involved, so it ain't me. But I'm letting you guys know that it is real. It is real, and I look forward to it. Then we're going to start sharing with you guys both the fixtures, but most especially the table, the standings, and the scores. But by tomorrow, you guys will have the scores for those who played today. Some are going to play next week. Tsidiso already gave it away. My goodness. Tsidiso, you didn't have to do that. So apparently Lens beat Finetown 4-0. Yes, and Lens won because we're the best. But then my question is, that's Diski. What happened in netball? Was it also a win? I want to hear about that. But we're going to talk more about this tomorrow. Just be on standby. I'll let you guys know. I'll plan to come here 7 o'clock. I was going to do it today, but because of the time, I'm going to be bouncing, and I want you guys to get yourselves ready for next week. Ntombi Zodwa says Carltonville is ready. We hope Kagiso's ready. So I think Kagiso will be versing Carltonville next week. Oh, guys, it's so amazing. I'm going to visit you guys. Today I didn't. By the way, the match between the grounds and Park Station did not happen today due to venue, but it's going to happen, I think, next week, because next week is Love Walk, and so then it's going to happen the other week. It's going to be huge. That one's going to have proper coverage. You guys will hear from it. Now I see them here going on about it. Dineo says, please tell the truth how you won, especially netball. I want to hear this, but we are going to talk about it next week. Mpumelelo here says, netball, La Rochelle 12, Alex 7. I'm still wondering how Alex lost. Alex, you guys were the giants of the Cassis. What happened, Alex? Alexandra, Gomorrah as we call it. Where were you guys? Y'all got chowed in your own home grounds against La Rochelle. Not despising the La Rochelle fam, not at all. But I mean, we always have that thing from the Kasi, the Kasi fam are like, they're the scary ones. So this is going to be interesting. Edo says, I don't want to talk about soccer. Please don't ask me. Uh-oh. We're going to talk about this. Stay on standby, my fam. If I can, I'm going to join here. You guys in the morrows will be here. And we're going to talk about the YPG Sports League. I hope Lebu is going to be ready. Lebu, we're going to send you all the fixtures and a few comments about it. There were a few issues which are going to be addressed not by me, but by the governing body of the YPG. My phone to see if there's any DM which you guys want to share, anything that you want to talk about. We're here, okay? Tomorrow, everybody's going to be ready. Oh, here we go for more. Mahlatse just posted here. Before, I want to just share with you guys tomorrow's theme. Oh, I don't have it here yet. Tomorrow's theme is the scalpel. That's the name of the theme, the scalpel. That tool which the doctor uses. But your coordinators will explain it in the morrows. And please apply what we shared here. No groups, no cliques, no gangs. Go and look for those who are struggling. Look for that person who's quiet. Look for that person who's an introvert. Chat to him, chat to her, and make them feel at home. All right. So, Merafi beat Dobsonville 17-6 in netball. Wow, what a match. Why? I should have been there. My goodness. Wow, this is so cool. And then Merafi beat both. So, is it me or is this thing... Is it me or is whoever wins in Diski also winning in netball? Wow, what a match, 4-3. My goodness, I can't wait to see the match report of this. Guys, tomorrow we're going to talk about this. It's going to be like the program of, what's his name? Robert Marawa. Yeah, I will try to be like him. Wow, Pindile. And you put it out there. Kagiso lost the netball 19-1. Shay! Yeah, ne? Let's not talk about how Kagiso lost both netball and soccer, but we're coming back. Wow, Kagiso fam. At least you guys are honest. Y'all are being honest here live, in front of the whole country and our neighboring fam. Okay, so in the morrows we talk. Let's agree. 7 p.m. I'll do my best. If anything happens, I will do my best. We're going to have the Champions League, the YPG Champions League retro, and we're going to talk about these matches. And I'm going to be bringing to you guys. Actually, I'm going to be connecting with the governing team of the sports who had a few queries. Some did have a few issues. Some did have a few concerns, late registrations. So there will be penalties for these. Points apparently will be deducted. That's not on me. I'm not gonna get involved. I'm just hearing the stories. What is YPG wise? I'll talk. I want to hear this. Saki says, PJ, we are left out. Please squeeze us in. Who's us? Who is us? Tell me who is us. Are you in Joburg or are you out of Joburg? If you're out of Joburg, they should follow suit. They should be doing the same thing. If not, parobetsi. They're sleeping, because we did share this for everybody to do, even if they're going to do it late. I know Cape Town is also doing it. They did say that they were going to be, our media fam said they're going to be there. But let's finish this. Pindile says, at least we won coaches. So we're going to talk in the morrows, okay? In the morrows, we'll be here, 7 p.m., and we're going to discuss. Us is Kwakwa. Okay, so Kwakwa, start the league. I will get in touch with your coordinator and advise them for them to also start the league. So in the morrows, we're going to be talking about the YPG Champions League, how it all went, and I'm excited. I don't know all the results. I just heard about the Alex and the Ladder Shell, where apparently there was a young query there. I've asked the committee to already look into it, and then I heard about the one from Lens and Finetown. Yeah, and that 4-0. My goodness. Whew, that's a thrashing. Anyways, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't forget what time it is. It's time for us to take off. We out. Meet y'all in the morrow 7 p.m. Okay? If anything happens, then I'll let you know. But the idea is for us to meet y'all in the morrows 7 p.m. Okay? We're out of here. Bye. Bye.